All right, we're going to check out the new Diablo 4 inside the game. Your class, your way. I've never really been huge into Diablo, but I tried out the beta when that was running. I hear they're doing a new beta. That's really cool. I'll probably hop on there, check it out. I played like more Gauntlet back when I was a kid, like with my cousin. Shout out. So let's see what Diablo 4 is going with. There we go. Your class, your way.
In the eternal conflict between the high heavens and the burning hells, Diablo 4 offers you more choice than ever before. Player choice is infused into everything, from how you look.
I seen the character creator was pretty decent.
The loot you equip, your path through the non-linear story, to how and when you choose to explore the shared open world.
I didn't get a chance to like super dive into the beta. I didn't have a lot of free time to play, so hopefully I can get a lot farther in this next one.
Players to play their own way and have their own choice of how they're going to build their character.
Between all of our different systems, you can really create a custom character in ways that was not available in previous Diablo titles.
I did play Necromancer.
When you log into Diablo 4, the first thing you're gonna have to do is create your character.
I couldn't pass it up.
Those familiar with Diablo are gonna be very familiar with the screen with all the classes sitting around the campfire.
I'm not familiar now.
Classes. The Barbarian is your fantasy of a fierce warrior, fighter.
The Barbarian.
Heard the Barbarian was okay.
Being able to pick up any weapon, jump into the fray, and do
Whirlwind's
really
a classic.
stuff with it.
They're very strong, they're very physical. They can take different weapons for different situations and use them to their maximum effect.
The Sorcerer is really your elemental mage. You have fire, ice, lightning.
Yep.
You can either focus on one, or you can kind of be a jack of all trades mage and use abilities.
I usually have gone for mages in most games. I like the magic style gameplay.
They are a little bit more clever. They're very fast. They have the ability to imbue their weapons with different elemental energies, and they can modify them to do different things.
The Rogue has two different types of play styles. You have the ranged crossbow type gameplay, or you have the in-your-face daggers, poisons. You can be
so a little closer to like
huge effects,
close range, mid range style, and then you have your long range.
Really
I heard the Druid was the worst.
Certain skills,
I heard it was the absolute worst. So
they can turn into werebears or werewolves. If I cast a werewolf
that's cool.
Skill, I turn
I'm sure they're going to
werewolf and
boost
I do
them
werewolf
up.
things.
I've heard they've been making a ton of
for
huge
example,
changes.
which is a werebear skill. I turn to a werebear, I slam the ground really hard. Fits the fantasy, it's pretty cool. They can also become masters of nature magic with earth and store magic. Last but not least, we
that's
got
cool.
The Necromancer. They raise armies of the dead.
It's
they
my
have
class.
Different types of minions.
I like my dead boys.
Warriors, your skeletal mages, and then your golem.
You have blood magic or bone magic that you can also take advantage of and tackle combat that way. If you've played a previous Diablo game
blowing
and
up
you
bodies,
enjoyed a certain play style, you can actually bring that into Diablo 4, or just try something completely new.
No matter which class you play,
him with his Kratos chains.
Multiple different avenues and fantasies that you can chase.
You can customize your character in ways you've never been able to before, with near endless character creation and transmog
never been able to before in Diablo.
Options.
In previous Diablo games, you had to be attached to certain archetypes and look a certain way.
Yeah.
And in Diablo 4, it's really up to you how you want your character to look.
You'll be able to choose from
it's serviceable. I like the
all over the world. No matter where you are,
I like the character creation.
Say, hey,
there's quite a few types
like
of people.
I
made like a bone dead scrawny little necromancer that kind of looked like a malnourished Chris Angel.
No other class can use. You can pick your eye color. We have some really fun ones. We have eye glowing. We have a bloodshot type eye.
That just feels so appropriate for the necromancer, you know?
A tattoo or a design that covers your entire character. And
they had some pretty cool tattoos.
Transmog is the idea that you can take a piece of gear and change the appearance of it to look
Transmog
like
is
a different piece
always
of gear.
nice to have because you
don't
want a bunch of mismatched shit when you're like grabbing the best abilities here and there. I wonder if they will have like armor sets where if you put on, the armor set, you get a special bonus or whatever. I just don't know. I don't know enough about Diablo, but these are things that I could probably learn, you know. Goddamn
Before is
OBS.
this idea that we want players to play the way that they want to. When you first start the game, we introduce you to the idea of the skill tree. As you level up, you get access to these different skills or
Yep.
passives or
You buy
upgrades
so
to make
many,
your
it gets you
character
down to
more
the next
powerful.
node.
Each category
That
has
branches
a few
out.
different skills that are all similar. They're either all defensive or all offensive, all ice or all fire. You can either focus on a very specific section or you can pick and choose.
The first skill point when you unlock a new skill is going to give you access to that skill. After that, you can put additional points into any skill that you have, and it's going to make it better, whether it increases the radius or adds some new
Okay,
effects.
that's
or
normal.
reduces the cooldown through some
Normal
special
leveling
way.
up.
You can actually
Put
branch
points
out
into
in a very
boxes
different
and
direction,
circles
even if two
and
characters
all this
actually
other
started at the
rooms
same
and
place. The Paragon board is a late game
That's a lot.
system that once you've completely filled out your skill tree, you think you have a build. It will
So I don't
really
even
let
know if
you
I'm
delve
hardcore
into
enough to get
theory
into the
crafting
Paragon
and the
system.
depth of Diablo 4's skill system.
And these boards, they can move through them, spending their
I just-
Paragon points, and they have nodes
I want to play a lot of things, but most of these points are gonna be like stat increases.
that give them very basic stats like intellect or dexterity.
Yeah.
We also have more powerful nodes.
Next radius increases at level 4. Radius size. Okay, that's good. Oh wait, for a
We
glyph.
have
What's
rare nodes that have different effects.
For
or
every
they can
5
totally
intelligence purchased
modify a
within a range.
skill to
Oh.
do something additional or different,
What is it?
or they
Oh.
can even make new connections between
It's like
skills.
highlight. What is this? Rare node? Finisher. 28% core skill damage. That sounds pretty good. Plus 10 dexterity. Another plus 14%. Another plus 14. So 32. Oh, wait, no. 42. God dang. If you build up your intelligence. So all the rare nodes going to work like that? If you meet a certain threshold for a
so that players
stat?
can have new ways to play their character. Legendary nodes are equivalent to legendary powers, where they have more powerful effects that can change the builds and ways that characters play.
You can
Oh, I just missed it. Go back a sec. Legendary node. Okay, so that first one was just like a fancy node, but this is cheap shot. 2 out of 6. That's okay. You can level up the node. Cheap shot. You deal 5% increased damage for each nearby enemy that is crowd controlled, up to 25%. And rare nodes. Circulated, oppress, and devious. 15% damage to crowd control. Critical strike damage to crowd control. 15%. So that's 30%. 45% to crowd control with all the rare nodes, plus another 25. What? Wait, 70? 20, 25, 45? Oof. They got big jumps there. It's a lot of damage.
you can start planning this long journey of, okay, I want to hit this node, and then I want to hit this
Okay.
node, and I'm going to apply this board, and I'm going to start from this side, and really just
Oh,
get
so
into a
you turn the sides on which one you want to start on too. That's
super complex, very specific
an interesting
build
system.
for your character.
Oh,
Legendary items are
missed another legendary item.
For your character.
Here we go. Oh, wait. Eldritch Bounty. When you attack with an imbued skill, you gain 20% resistance and 20% increased damage for that imbuements element for 6 seconds. Gain 20% resistance, 20% increased damage. Damn. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Those are going to be huge.
Legendary items are really rare and powerful items that you're going to find as you adventure through the world of Sanctuary. We have quite a few different categories of legendaries and how they do that. Some of them will actually change your skill or enhance it in some way.
Frozen Orb, for example, it might say, hey,
I like items that change how a skill works, because it just feels like it adds so much more variety.
every single time you use your Frozen Orb, it applies a new effect. And then I can actually take advantage of that new effect that it has. even if the item itself is maybe not as good as the one you have, you can still extract that power from it, take advantage of it, and use
Aspect preview. You get an aspect out of destroying a legendary item? Hold up. Extracting this item's aspect would... Okay, yeah.
it for your build.
One thing that our players
For
can
your
look forward
belt?
to is that a lot of our classic, really rare, and most powerful items from previous titles are going to be returning as uniques in Diablo 4.
Lucky Hit. I'm guessing that's the unique skill right there. Wind Force. Plus 32 to all stats? Damn. 25 to distant enemies. Hits with this weapon have up to an 18% chance to deal double damage and knockback the target. Oof. So just
Unique
adding that
items are very similar
18%
to
chance of a
legendaries,
knockback
but they're unique, which
and
means
double
if
damage.
that ability is
Oh
actually
wait, I'm missing. I want to see what I probably won't be getting in the game. Hits with this weapon increase your attack speed by 4.5% for 4 seconds, up to 22 rogue only. Okay. That's fun. Blood Artisans. Ooh. That is cool. That's something I would wear for sure. When you pick up 6 blood orbs, a free bone spirit is spawned, dealing bonus damage based on your current life. Pick up 6 blood orbs. That doesn't sound like a lot. 7% damage for 4 seconds after picking up a blood orb. 7 healing, total armor. Damn. Oh.
if that ability is actually on a chest piece, it's always going to be on that chest piece because it's more powerful than a regular legendary effect.
Crafting is a big part of Diablo 4. We have all kinds of different ways that you could upgrade and interact with NPCs to make your gear better.
Crafting.
You can increase the item level or power of your gear, so you can actually get a piece of gear and just make it stronger. You can also add sockets to your gear so that you can put gems inside of it.
There are a lot of different ways that players will be able to customize their experience in Diablo 4. Every single player is going to have a different
Let's see
customized.
if we can see what that gem
put
does. Oh, I missed it. Oh, Call of the Nameless. That's cool. Oh, that's so cool. 24% increased lucky hit chance against crowd-controlled enemies with an empty socket. Let's see. You're not gonna. Hello. What's happening? Seriously? Here, let's try this. I think I was like somewhere over here.
Do legendaries, but they're unique, which means if that
There we
ability
go.
is actually on a chest piece, it's always going to be on that chest piece because it's more powerful than a regular legendary effect.
Crafting is a big part of Diablo 4. We have all kinds of different ways that you could upgrade and interact
Alright.
with NPCs to make
So
your gear
I do want to see
better. You can increase the item
what these are. Aspect of singed extremities. Mobilize wears off. Enemies are slowed.
level or power of your gear, so you can actually
Okay,
get a piece of
we've
gear and
seen
just
that
make it
one.
stronger. You can also add sockets to your gear so that
Oh! I just missed it. I went back too far.
of your gear, so you can actually get a piece of gear and just make it stronger. You can also add sockets to your gear so that you can put
Ah, dang it. I will get it. I will get it.
gear.
There we go. Can be inserted to a... Okay. Shadow resistance. Oh, okay. It's just regular.
So that you can put gems inside of it.
There are a lot of different ways that players will be able to customize their experience in Diablo 4. Every single player is going to have a different
That's cool.
experience and a different build at the end of the day.
Because we have all of these different ways to make your own
But there will always be a best build. It's just numbers. Once people figure out the numbers, there will be a meta. It's just the nature of things.
character, there's a lot more possibility.
hopefully there is more viable builds, you know.
Compared to previous titles of how you want to play, how you want to build your character. We really are doubling down on this idea that you can look the way you want, you can play the way you want, you can really make your own fantasy in this game.
Hell welcomes all, and so does Diablo IV. In the coming weeks, we'll be sharing even more about how to play your way. Now, our launch on June 6th is getting closer. Closer still if you got early access. And we can't wait to see you in Sanctuary. Hail Lilith, Blessed Mother.
That boy had a whole mudslide. 6/6/23. Yeah. I don't know if I'll be able to pick it up as soon as it comes out, but we're gonna be trying to beta the next little beta that they're doing. We're gonna be trying that. Probably stream it. But yeah. Diablo 4, more stuff.